Hey, what's up, guys? Hello, it's Coach Rockleague. It's AKJ here with another video, and so today I thought I'd get back to making YouTube videos because I miss you guys and I miss making content. And I think I'm gonna be uploading more now. I know I've said that multiple times in the past, but I think I mean it this time, and if I don't, I don't. But today, we're going to be straying away for an hour for one episode here, and I'm going to be doing a tier list on every single Star Wars character. If the full load. Alright. So, that's actually on power here. As you can see, it's a lot from the animated series, which I have not watched as much as, but we do not need this. Actually, I think this could be. To clear this is on power, I'm gonna have to change this because I'm doing how good the character is, not canonically, but as a character in the TV and a movie, right, or a TV show. So basically, I'm gonna do an H tier. G tier, I don't know, F, E, because I think this many characters called for this many tiers, C, B, A, and S. Okay, so it's just how good they are within their series. I have no idea who this is. Honestly, I'm probably not going to do much of, the animated characters, except for the Clone Wars. I think I could do the Clone Wars pretty solidly. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so Obi-Wan Kenobi, it's the same from Attack of the Clones. Kenobi has always been I don't know, I've always had such a soft spot for Kenobi. So actually they're saying here that they're gonna separate it by movie, which makes sense, and that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna put Kenobi in episode 3, complete badass, just such a good character. I mean, the writing, the acting, you remember about that Anakin, such a good scene, and from Attack of the Clones, gonna put in B tier. Just a worse movie in general, has less of a role. He really displays more power in this one. I mean, he takes on Darth Vader, the newly invented Darth Vader. He's still funny, quirky in this movie. You know, Ewan McGregor still shines, but not as much. So I'm gonna put him here. This is Is this Shakti? I think that's Shakti, right? Yeah, that's Shakti, okay. Shakti doesn't really have, well, she's just weird, okay. I saw Adventures from the Clone Wars. By the way, I'm gonna probably just randomly put him in it here until I Adventures was honestly kind of generic. A generic villain for me. I'm gonna put her in a D tier. Here, just in the middle of the pack. 4 above, 4 below, it's very generic. I actually thought they gave her too much power. She should not have been able to take on Obi-Wan and Anakin for time time. She's too powerful. But she did fill her menacing real well. Just average, man. Okay, this is Maul from Rebels. He was kind of washed, but still was good seeing him again. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, okay. It was good seeing him again, but I mean, just shout out his former self, honestly. Ahsoka from Rebels, I saw one episode with her, so I'm just gonna I don't even know, just put it down here. Ooh, that's Sidious. Alright, I didn't mean to put everyone, guys. I see her, but Sidious. It's clearly gonna go. Actually, I don't know. Okay, look. He's the first of his kind, right? He's much better in the prequels. But, he's just so menacing. He filled that, you get this decrepit feeling when he's in a room, right? The way the writers and the filmmakers portray him in the last 2 movies of the original trilogy, it's unreplicable, right? Like, you don't see a character this menacing anywhere else. It's just like that dark aura when he enters the room. I think that can't be replicated, and that's why I'm going to put him in A tier, even though he was not nearly as badass as he was before. Alright, bro. Kit Fisto? Is this like Kit Fisto in general, or Kit Fisto from the Clone Wars? I'm just looking for another picture of Kit Fisto. Okay, yeah, this is just Kit Fisto. Well, generic. It's a generic Jedi. I mean, he was kind of cool in Clone Wars, so I'm going to move him up a little bit. Clone Wars definitely helped a lot of the ordinary Jedi out, just made them into their own characters, because inside the prequels they just walk around. I think the only one who had a line was Keanu Moody, and he talked like once in episode 2 or some shit. And it's so weird to me. Alright, this is god damn it. Oof, I can't think. Oh, I can't think. Anyways, yeah, it's a very, like, this is worse than generic at this point, because she's just cannon fodder, right? And I honestly don't like that, so I'm gonna put her F tier. Dooku, I mean, Dooku was good. Not much more to say, honestly. Put him in the C tier. Dooku was like, you like his story about a fallen Jedi, but he was just a pawn of a greater plan, obviously, and I mean, I think he served his purpose. Oh, isn't this like the... Get the fuck up here. Plagueis. Okay, Plagueis has the same thing as Palpatine, but I think even more so. I think just the story created around him, although he doesn't really have that, like... He's never shown once. But still, I can still comfortably put him in the B tier just because of his legacy. I feel like that's enough to make a character, you know what I mean? But clearly I'm not. Since he was never, like, shown, I'm gonna just put him in a D tier, even though, like, literally, if they showed him for, like, 5 minutes, I guarantee you he'd be BA. Like, there's no way you can mess up Darth Plagueis with, like, he was the one who created Anakin. He's the one who made Star Wars. This man made Star Wars. To think about it. I mean, like canonically, not in real life. Obviously, that would be George Lucas. But, like, just for that, I'm gonna put him B tier. I don't think about it, but, like, still, bro, like, Darth Plagueis. Oh, this is Maul's brother. It's freaking. I mean, it's alright. I don't know what else you want me to say, man. Fuck. I have no idea who that is. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say any more to that. Okay, yeah, but this is the biggest. I'm putting 3 tier because he was decent. No, not decent. He was not. He was horrible, but not that horrible, right? Not horrible, but this is one of the biggest ups of the whole 9 Star Wars movies. I mean, whole, like, 11 or whatever. How can you mess this up this bad, Rian Johnson? He had just as much potential as Darth Sidious, right? He could have been even better. You could have tied him to anything in the original series, but he just does nothing, just kills them off. The only reason he's not A tier because he displayed some cool powers. There's clearly some badassery over there, but I can't put him any higher than G. Alright, Anakin Skywalker. No, if Anakin had, like, a better actor, he would be S tier. Because the story that he had, whew, he was amazing, man. It's just Hayden Christensen at some points, man, was kind of horrible. And that's why I need to move him down here. But you give this man a better actor, and a little bit better writing. Not even better writing, like a little bit better writing. He'd be S. But, obviously actors have a huge part in how good their character is. So yeah. I don't think I really have a choice in where I put Vader. It's A or S. And I'm thinking about it now, like, if you really think about Vader, if Vader was a villain right now in a movie, he'd be deemed as a good villain. That's it. Just good. Not what Vader is deemed as now as one of the best villains of any movie of all time. Best movie, I don't think. And that's because, unlike Palpatine, like, Palpatine had a plan. He actually had means to make him a good villain, but Vader was just like the villain. You know what I mean? He basically made being a sci-fi villain possible. And for that, I need to put him A. I will tell you, Palpatine's a better villain because of his plan and his dark aura. I need to put Vader S tier. I can't now. He is the villain. He's Vader. That's enough said. This man is just freaking. I don't know. He's pretty cool. It's just. I mean, he's just an ally. Let's be honest. He's packs pretty. He's all right. I don't know what to say. Yoda. I mean, what else do I have to say here? Yoda is a Pima Pope. Yoda is... What is Yoda not, man? He is a quintessential hero, quintessential protagonist. Super badass, great effects whenever he's on the screen, wise words, wise quotes. I almost want to put an S, but I'm not. I'm refraining putting that much people in S tier. Like, he's top A. Top of the A tier. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have anyone better than him. He's not in the S tier. Oh, this is a dark witch, bro. Like, the one who revived Palpatine. Like, you're cool. Okay, E tier. You get your own tier. I don't even want to freaking. Okay. Okay. Where do I put the original Palpatine? I mean, honestly, actually, you know what? Yeah, that's not really fair to Obi-Wan and Palpatine. So I'm just gonna take out this, and just use Palpatine as a new character, and therefore cast him in the S tier. To Star Wars nailed villains. I don't think they've had a single bad villain. Yes, that involves Kylo Ren, but I think he's has moments, but getting there later. Palpatine, like I said earlier, just the same thing here, and he belongs in the S tier. Like, he never had that big of a plan, right? And I'm ignoring the bullshit that they pulled in Episode 9 here, because I don't give a fuck about that, okay? Like, I'm not letting them ruin Palpatine like they ruined Luke. He's S. You've never seen that kind of methodical planning out of any other character at that time. And him and Vader were the ultimate villainous duo, and they were half of what made 4, 5, and 6. And honestly, Palpatine carried the shit out of the original prequels, because in Episode 1, everything else was bad, but we were still wondering, how the heck is Palpatine going to pull this off? And I think if Anakin had a better actor, he would be A, but not S, but A. What the hell? Is that Padme? I can't tell if that's Padme. If it is, then Padme is, I mean, she's alright. It's not much more to say. She's kind of one-dimensional. She's just a love interest. A brave woman. One who does her civic duty. I mean, it's not much more to say. She's a C-tier actor. Jyn Erso. I gotta put a B here. You gotta give her respect for the emotional strings that she pulls out of one movie. Like, you feel it at the end when she dies. She leads the hero's journey. I think the actor is borderline phenomenal. I don't know who plays her, but I think she does a great job at portraying her. And I think she deserves to be in a B tier along with the likes of Anakin Skywalker and Darth Plagueis. And it's just one movie. Granted, Plagueis didn't get any time on screen, but I would explain why he's here. I think Urso deserves this. John Boyega looking ass. Like, what the fuck? This is bonded. I'll put him F. I mean, in Episode 7, I think he was a really good character. I think this is so much wasted potential. I think you'll find this as a recurring theme in 79. John Boyega had wasted potential, but he was good in 7. Same thing with Snoke. Snoke was built up to be such a badass in Episode 7. Episode 8 ruined him. Boyega, same thing. Episode 8 ruined him. Episode 9 punched him even deeper in the hole. He had the story. A fallen clone trooper turned to the fucking, to the light. That's Han Solo, basically. Just a reiteration of Han Solo. But it's different enough that we can respect it and follow his journey. He doesn't feel like a copy, but he feels like he is derived and inspired by Han. Right? So we're excited, but then they just throw it out the window. He just, like, becomes irrelevant. Who the fuck cares about this man? And I need to put him here. I don't know. Leia is... I feel like she's more one-dimensional than Padme. Leia is the feminine hero, right? She's there to represent women, and I dig that. And I think there's not much more you could say than putting in a B tier. Like, she's just a great character. Yeah, I mean, like, B tier is like great characters. Like, A is like, maybe I should name them. I'll name them at the end, but like, she deserves to be in B tier. Ahsoka, you gotta respect Ahsoka's journey. I think it's very well done from all parts of Clone Wars. I think she is a new element to Clone Wars, and I'm really wrestling B or C. I'll put her, because like she doesn't stack up with these characters, but I think she's better in all these. I think she's worse in all these, so I'm gonna put her down here and just wait it out. Oh, is this for someone Han? I watched that movie once. I forget everything about that, and I have no idea who this is. Is this just a comic relief, honestly? And he is pretty funny. I'll give that to him. And I mean, not much more to say. He's comic relief. He's there to lighten up the movie a little bit, but he's a loyal. I mean, he's just a cool guy. That's not much more to say. C tier for him. Like, all these characters are pretty good. These are good characters. This is like a version of Yoda. Not done as well. It's still extremely badass. Obviously, I think the only one you can put from Rogue is Jin, but I think he is C, but at top C. Same thing with the robot. I think just two good characters. I think Rogue One was comprised of a very good cast. Like a very good leading cast. Han Solo. Han Solo. You deserve to be in the A tier, Han Solo. I'll say yes. And seeing that, it's very hard not to put Leia in the A tier. But I'm gonna refrain because Han had a bit more character development. And Han was a significantly more justice. I think he was good. I think episode 7 was a lapse in the normal, unbearable rhetoric of the last 3 movies. I think episode 7 was actually pretty decent. And I think she was good in it, but then she got absolutely, by the way, rest in peace, but to Carrie Fisher, but she got wrecked in episode 8, man. That fucking scene where she flies down into space, no. Han had a good death. I think his storyline ended completely, and I think if it wasn't for the last 3 movies, I would be right with him, but I gotta move her down. Her reputation is not ruined, but hindered. It's the IG-88. I don't know. He's an assassination droid. He has like no lines. He's not as iconic as Boba. He just sits there and just shoots things. I mean, I don't know where to put him. E tier, I guess. You know. This is the main character of Rebels. I don't know. I barely watch Rebels. I only watched episode with Ahsoka because I thought that was interesting. Shakti, just a normal Jedi. D tier. I mean, she's cool, really cool looking design wise, but she doesn't deserve to be in the C tier. That's Ben Kenobi, who already did Obi-Wan, which includes episode 4. This is Rex or Cody? This is Rex or Cody? This is Rex. No, this is Rex. Okay, wait. Okay. I don't know who the hell that is. Okay, Rex and Cody. Cody actually, Rex and Cody are both done really fucking well. They're both really good characters commanding the leader, and I think they're both there to be in the C tier. And usually C tier has a negative reputation, but here, when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiers, the 4th tier isn't that bad. And it's going to be where the majority of the characters who are just good characters. Good characters. I think these are decent to slightly, like, eh. I think these are just, eh. These are, like, bad characters, or just cannon fodder, and these are really bad characters. And these are just unbearable. And then, Skywalker. And by the way, I know you guys are thinking, like, Anakin and Darth Vader. If you want to, like, combine them into one character, like, that's, I think it's different because the personality switch between the two. But you know what? I'll buy it. I'm gonna take Anakin out of here and just put Anakin Skywalker in the A tier, including like all of his movies. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with this character because he, one of the biggest heroes in any movie ever, was given the most unceremonious death. Just want to make sure I was recording. I've ever seen. The way they did this character was so dirty. It doesn't matter what he did in the first 2 episodes. The ending's what matters, but obviously you gotta appreciate how good this character is, how good he gets inside the novels. Dude, he's portrayed as the most powerful Jedi ever. And I told you, Frank. I don't know if he's watching this. Anyways, but like you can't do that. And I gotta put him B2, even though he deserves BS. I mean, he's like Yoda, personification of a protagonist, and he is not done justly. So this is the guy who gets slaughtered by Grievous. Yeah, screw that. Okay, Greedo, I don't know what you want. And he's annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Iconic but annoying. He's so fucking annoying. I can't stand Greedo. The opposite goes to R2-D2, iconic and awesome. He just pulls off shit. What can I say? He's R2-D2. Just badass. Everyone appreciates him. I mean, he's just a classic, great B-tier character. This is another assassin. Put him here. I don't know who the hell these guys are. Phasma. Oh boy. Oh boy. Same thing. Finn and Phasma are the same thing, honestly. I think they both start off good. I thought Phasma and Finn could have their own war. The way that shit ends is so disappointing. It's so disappointing. And I'm just like realizing while talking about this that 7, 8, 9 are so much worse than 1, 2, and 3. Individually, the movies are a bit closer. Like, you look at individual, like quality, but like with the way that 7, 8, 9 completely ruined the vision of Star Wars. It ruined so much characters. And honestly, Episode 7, I think was a really good movie. I think that movie doesn't do anything. I really think it's the last 2. Especially 8. But 9 is no better. 9 is horrible. I will stand by that for days, that I think Episode 7 is a good movie. But, I mean, it built up fast when they tear it down. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Same thing with all 3 of these characters. Rian Johnson should be, like, not allowed to make another movie ever. I mean, Chewbacca's probably the only character who didn't get ruined by 7, 8, 9. Iconic. He's another iconic character. I mean, you can't put him above the B tier. You really can't, but you can't put him below. You gotta pay your respects. He's Chewbacca. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Bro, who are these people? Okay, I'm skipping Ahsoka. Who are you? Boba Fett. If you want me to be real, rest in peace, the actor, but I don't get why he's so hype. I mean, really just there for me, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, actually, 1, 2, 3 does help Boba. I mean, it shows background, it shows why he became a bounty hunter, seeing his dad died. I appreciate that. I do. And I think that helps him here, but I can't put him that high. I can't, because he just doesn't do anything. He's just there, but he's so iconic that I can't put him below this, but he's Boba Fett. Most people are gonna put him B, S, and I'm gonna get a lot of slander in the comments, but the man just stood there. But like, I would put him D even, because he really didn't do anything. But like compared to R2 and Chewie, they're every single mission doing something that matters. Like, it's Boba. You know what I mean? But yeah, Boba Fett, C tier character. I'll put him up in B, just so I don't get flamed in the comments. But yeah, I mean, the backstory really helped him in Episode 2. One of the only good things Episode 2 did. Except for the casting of Natalie Portman, that was a good choice. Okay. Mando, I haven't watched Mando, I'm sorry. But I think Baby Yoda, Jango Fett, I mean, he created the Clone Army, he was a pretty good foe in Episode 3, I mean, It's a good character overall, honestly. You gotta put him C tier. I'm gonna put Boba down because I'm realizing he does not stack up with these characters at all. Like, I really want to put Luke up, but I just think it's so frustrating. And I know you guys who really appreciate the sequels first, the older people, who might be, I know you guys feel this pain too, because, I mean, okay, Mace Windu is just fucking, I mean, he's a badass. I mean, he kind of gets annoying with the fact that he just repeatedly denies Anakin his trust for no reason. But, I mean, he honestly, I mean, it does have a reason, but, like, I mean, it comes off a tiny bit annoying, but he's a general badass. His purple lightsaber is awesome. Everything about him's awesome. His persona, his looks. Clone Wars definitely helps him out. You get to explore his character even more. I think he's a textbook B tier character. Yeah. This is another dude from Clone Wars. And this is another bounty hunter. So I'm basically gonna make like a bounty hunter tier here. For bounty hunters, you just didn't do anything. E tier is bounty hunter here. We just didn't do anything. I'm saving it H tier. I'm saving it. Oh, what the heck am I doing? Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, okay. I'll put him C because it carries this like emotional value. I think it's like real good. I just unplugged my headset, and I think he's just like he's just a emotional tether to the main character, and I think that's pretty nice. But there's not much more to him. I mean, compared to the other characters in C tier, it's much worse than every single one of them. But I don't really want to drop him, but I actually might. I'll drop him. He's decent though, he's a good character, whatever. Another bounty hunter, just doesn't do anything. Sit there and look badass, which is why they're in E tier. I mean, they look good. Is this a freaking video game character? Yo, what the heck? I mean, I'm not ranking this, get out of here. Alright, time to rank Ahsoka, and I am just gonna put her in B tier. I mean, she's a quintessential apprentice, a good character, goes through a lot of character development, comes up to the end as a pretty much badass who is unassociated with neither the Sith or the Jedi. It's kind of like an independent candidate for politics. It's not much more you can put him. Alright, we got Naked C-3PO. He's gonna make me act up. C-3PO is iconic. I'm not gonna put him up here because he's really annoying sometimes, but he's the only character that I think benefited from episode 9 because that one scene where he's like, "Thank you for everything," was pretty freaking cool. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. And yeah. Part 2 coming out soon.